Above the internet, my name is Valagafelicious, and welcome to something very, very different from our usual. We're going to be doing stuff in Blender. Blender. Anyways, we are going to be modeling Kirby for fun.
Yay.
It's probably going to be at least a 3-part series or something. So, if you're trying to follow along with this, not quite sure if you came to the right person or not, because I'm fairly new at this, but the first thing you'd want to do is apply the subdivision modifier. View 2 would be good, I think. Then you probably want to scale it up, move it up. I said move it up, thank you. You can press tab to go into edit mode. Click here to go to face select. View front, or if you have a number pad, you can just hit numpad 1. About here would be where we'd want to put the arm. And then here, so extrude, escape. And then I'm going to click here. That'll change our tools to move them out evenly. A little more. Now we'll go ahead and click back in here. R, Y, 0. That doesn't work. Okay, click this one. R, Z, 0. Now S, R, Y, 0. Oh, it'd be R, X, 0. No? I how do I'm not liking how this one turned out, so we click new, go to startup file, and we'll just apply the subdivision surface modifier once this time. Subdivision surface once, apply, scale it out. Now it's more square shaped. Go to edit mode. Hold on a minute, it's gonna be really weird. There we go, that should fix it. I had to fix the screen thing, because it does weird stuff. Make a new thing. Don't do that. Escape. Control R. Make some move cuts. Make some more move cuts. With Control R. Sorry, I forgot to do that one. And then right click to center it. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting to tell you guys the keybinds, because I don't know why. Here, trap, escape, undo, do that, view, front, you want to select this one, Q, S, that way, this way, now I guess we want to be sort of scaling the arms out correctly, so shift alt right click a couple of times, doesn't work, scale it in, crap, no, hold them on a minute, completely undo that, vertices select, click this, B for box select, click again, A, deselect everything, B, box select all of these, X, delete the vertices, and we'll add the mirror modifier, because Kirby is symmetrical, and we'll be saving time by just doing things this way. So I'd say Kirby's arms go throughout there, maybe, on his body. Now we're going to want to be making a few loop cuts. Let's say 3 would be good. And shift over, click, click, click. Over, click, click, click. And we'll scale these in. Shift over, click. Scale these in. Gonna do it one last time, just selecting this space. That looks a good-ish for Kirby's arms. Now, I guess we just do the legs. So, select these two faces, extrude them down, we cut there. Oh, jeez, that's so weird. Select these faces, rotate Z, 0, didn't work. Some biscuit, S, Z, 0, didn't work. Okay. Yeah, so I select these 3 edges, S, Z, 0. Perfect. Now they're flat. We want them to be flat. Perfect. With a space select, we'll select these 2, extrude, escape. Click this button, move them both out a little. This out. Again, I guess we can scale this one in some. These ones. No, I guess we'd want to move these faces out some. That looks more rounded from the front. Always want to make sure you're checking your different angles as often as possible, so you have everything aligned how you want it from every angle. I'd say that's a good start on Kirby. What would you say, Crack and Flow?
Yeah.
So let's press C, this, select those 2, left click to select area within the circle, middle click to select the ones outside of, like that. We'll move them up a little, closer to Kirby's feet. You could probably select this front part of his feet and scale it up a bit. And scale it in on the y-axis, back on the y-axis. This side up, give it more of a foot shape. This one back, goes down a little, I guess. Again, it has more of a foot shape. Sorry if I'm muttering. We want to select everything, I suppose. Go to Mesh, Vertices, Smooth Vertex, and oh crap, undo. Select Clipping, Mesh, Vertices, Smooth Vertex. That looks pretty dang good.
Yes, it does.
Let's do
Looks
it
beautiful.
one more time. That looks good. And now, since the arms got a little messed up, we'll want to fix those. Stop selecting things I don't want you to.
Yeah.
We actually want to scale these up a little now, since they got a little too small. But other than that, everything stayed pretty good, I would say. Except I think we can take this one, dissolve the edges. There we go, make the arms a little smaller. Scale it in some more, and that looks like a decent Kirby, except we might want to make the whole arm itself a little fatter.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yes, yes it will. The texturing and the UV mapping is the stuff we're probably going to get into next episode. This one's just going to be a sort of short thing.
We could use this on a game.
Huh?
We could use this on a game.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Kraken and I are sort of going to try and design our own game if I can ever learn coding. That's going to be a fun adventure. There we go. That looks dang skippy good. I'm always forgetting I need to change things. And I am really sorry. I am a bad tutorial person, but it's late. I'm tired-ish, and this looks really good for a first episode. I personally think we've got pretty much all the modeling done we want. If you're not happy with whatever you're doing is with what it is, you can do your tweaking, select vertices, right click to move them wherever the heck you want, press escape to cancel the action. I think that this turned out really well. So, let's go press tab again to go back into object mode, or you can go to this. These, we're not going to worry about these. I don't know what these mostly do, except for sculpt mode. Sorry, it's cold in here. That's a little something trickier. This might just be one big tutorial video, because this is kind of short, don't you think? Only like 16 minutes.
Yeah, keep on going, yeah.
So we'll click apply for our mirror modifier since we're done with that. Tab, go back into edit mode, go to edge select, and now you can see we can edit the other side that was being mirrored before. Yeah, sorry if my voice sounds weird, my throat's really dry. We'll press Alt, right click, Shift, just Shift right click to select multiple things. We'll select this loop. Middle mouse click is changing the camera angles. I'm seriously sorry. I'm a horrible tutorial person. Like I said before, you want to press Control E and select Mark Seam, because now we're getting into the UV unwrapping stuff, and that's going to be a real fun adventure. We Alt right click, or not. Shift Alt right click. Shift. Okay, cool. The Shift Alt right clicking worked a little bit. Alt right click. Saving a little bit of time. Shift middle mouse, move that. When I learn how to do it, because I still have not learned everything in Blender, we'll probably come back and do rigging for Kirby.
Do what?
Rigging. You add bones to the mesh so that you can move it around in animations and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so we'll press Control E again, mark those as seams. We'll make a line along here. Just a big long loop to there. Control E, mark seam. Do it again to the other side. Control E, mark seam. And if you accidentally, let's say you were doing something and you accidentally selected something and marked this as the seam you didn't want to. You didn't notice it before, so you select it again, you press Control E, you hit clear seam. and it will remove the seam. Just something I feel like I should mention. So now we're gonna do the unwrapping for the everything else. We'll just make a ring around here. Click, 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 click. We'll click, 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 and mark those as seams. We'll want to right click this area when this little thing moves there. We'll want to right click, split the area. We'll split it in half this way, I guess. Do we want to change this to UV/image editor? So now in this window, we'll want to select everything, hit U, and press unwrap. And you can see we've already got a really, really nice mesh unwrapping here. I am really happy about how this is turning out. Except for the hands. Leave that. Give me a minute. I want to go into cycles render. Object mode, edit mode, select everything. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing some overlap, and I think those boots, so you always want to check for overlap. Overlap is bad. Don't want overlap. But since the boots are pretty much the same color, and the boots are separated from the rest of the mesh, it's something we don't really have to worry about this time. But if you're doing a more complicated mesh with lots of big and complicated textures, you don't want overlap. Is something I cannot stress enough. Okay, so as far as I can tell, this is part of the head. This is more the top of the head, and this is more of the head. So I need to figure out what I'm doing the rest of the way here. Rendered. We can see it looks really nice. It's a little rough, but we'll fix that eventually. What was I doing? Object mode. You know what? I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll get into the whole UV mapping stuff later, but because we're going to want Kirby to have, well, you know, a face, we need to figure out where these faces on the object are, these front ones, so that we can texture them properly later on. So we'll come back into that at a later date. But I'm going to Command S models. As you can see, I've done lots of other models. Save this as Kirby _ touch for a tutorial. .blend, save as Blender file. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this Blender tutorial. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Tell me some other neat stuff you might want to see me model. Next time, we will get into the UV imaging and stuff, like I said before. Blah, blah, blah. I'm starting to ramble. If this is the first video you've seen by me and you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for more gameplay stuff and probably the occasional Blender tutorial when I figure out more about what it is I'm actually doing. Haha, huzzah. For that, at least. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this. I am rambling on now. Like I said before, it's really late. But anyways, comment down below. I'm restating things I've already said. Whatever. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.